If you own the RayBan Meta smart glasses and you wear prescription lenses, there's one upgrade that can completely change your experience: transition lenses. In this video, I'll be swapping out the stock lenses for VR prescription transition lenses, walking you through the full installation step by step and testing how fast they react from dark to clear in real world use. And yes, there's something interesting about their transition speed that you'll want to know before buying. I've been using the RayBan Meta smart glasses regularly for capturing quick video clips, hands-free videos, and using Meta AI when traveling. They're discreet, practical, and surprisingly useful day to day. But prescription lenses, especially transition lenses, can significantly change both comfort and cost. So instead of ordering bundled transition lenses directly, I wanted to test a dedicated third-party supplier and see how they compare in clarity, build, and real-world performance. The lenses I'm reviewing today are the VR prescription transition lenses for RayBan Meta glasses. Ordering is very straightforward. You select your exact Meta frame model, choose the transition lenses, enter your prescription details, including your pupil distance, and confirm whether you want single vision or progressive lenses. In my case, I went with single vision transition lenses, and turnaround was very quick. They arrived well packaged with protective sleeves and cleaning cloth included. Out of the packaging, the lenses feel solid and very well finished. Thickness is comparable to standard prescription lenses, and the edge profile is clean with no rough finishing. You do lose the RayBan logo marking, which is expected, but visually, once installed, they look completely natural in the frame. So how do you install them? This is the part most people worry about. However, it's very simple. To remove the stock lenses, simply turn the glasses over so you're working from the inside. Start near the hinge, top corner first, and apply firm outward pressure using both thumbs. It feels very uncomfortable the first time you do this because the frame does start to creak slightly, but the frames are stronger than it sounds. If the lenses don't pop out immediately, just simply reposition your thumbs slightly lower and push outward again while gently flexing the frame. Removing the original lenses definitely requires more force than installing the new ones. Installing the VR lenses is actually a lot easier. From the inside of the frame again, I use what I call a 3-point method. You first insert the inner top corner of the lens first. Next, snap the hinge side into place, then press along the outer edge until you hear that final click. Both lenses went in securely without needing any excessive force. Once the lenses are seated in the frames, check around the rim to make sure that the lens edge has fully locked into its inner channel, then give them a quick clean and you're done. Now onto the most important part, the transition performance. Under UV exposure, the lenses darken smoothly and evenly, and outdoors in direct sunlight they provide comfortable glare reduction without becoming overly too dark. However, compared to other lenses, things do get interesting when the lenses transition back into an indoor environment. These lenses return to clear slightly slower than some faster reacting transition lenses I've used before. The behavior is actually very similar to the traditional high street reaction lenses that I have from Specsavers, and for some people that slower fade black to clear won't matter at all. But for me personally, I prefer a faster transition when walking back indoors so that the lenses aren't tinted for too long. This isn't necessarily better or worse, it comes down to your own preference. Some slower reacting lenses tend to hold tint a little bit longer, which can feel a little bit more consistent outdoors. Aside from this, optical clarity is excellent. There's no distortion around the edges. I noticed no warping, and prescription accuracy felt spot on. Indoors, once fully clear, they looked like standard prescription lenses. Outdoors, its tint level is still very good and comparable to the high street and other remaining brands of transition lenses I've covered on this channel. Its price from VR is significantly lower than ordering transition prescription lenses from RayBan directly, so this gives you extra flexibility to buy the frames you want, then customize the lenses separately. So from a value perspective, that's definitely a strong advantage. So would I recommend VR transition lenses for your RayBan Meta glasses? Yes, especially if you want a cost-effective prescription solution with solid build quality and reliable transition performance. Just be aware, if you personally prefer a very fast fade to black when going outdoors, they may take a little bit longer to return to fully clear than some other brands. Its installation is very straightforward, its optical clarity is strong, and overall they integrate seamlessly into the Meta frames. If this helps you decide, let me know in the comments, and if you want to see more RayBan Meta upgrades and tests, subscribe for my future videos. Okay, thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful. If it has, give us a like down below, and let me know if you have any questions about these prescription lenses from VR Rock, and I'll try my best to answer them. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so by sending us a super thanks down below. You can hype this video for free to raise this video and this channel to other potential viewers. And you can check out the QR code on screen to buy me a coffee. You can support me there too. I really appreciate it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye.